Hello and welcome to our Crafting at Home series. My name is Karen and I work for the Petaluma Regional Library. Today I'm going to show you how to make a pop-up card. It's called a pop and twist card, and all you need to do it is one sheet of 12 by 12 paper. This is obviously already pre-cut, and or you can do it with two 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. Okay? You also need double-sided tape or glue and markers so that you can decorate it. But it's a super easy craft. It'll take about 5 minutes, and then you have a wonderful card that you can use for any occasion. All right, I've pre-cut today's material using my Cricut, but you don't need a Cricut. The first piece is 11 by 4 inches. I particularly chose these sizes so that we could make them with an 11 by 8.5 piece of paper if we needed to. You do not have to keep these sizes the way they are, but you should keep their proportions the same. Okay, I'm going to explain that in a little bit. So this is 11 inches this way by 4 inches this way. 11 by 4. Okay. The second piece that we have here is 9 inches by 3.5 inches. Again, that's 9 by 3.5. And finally, this last piece here is 7 inches by 3.5 inches. 7 by 3.5. So you'll notice the second two are equal in width. They're both 3.5 inches wide. And they are 2 inches different in length. And then this one is 2 inches bigger than that second one. So as long as you are keeping them within 2 inches of each other lengthwise and keeping these widths the same, you should be great to make this card. I tried it with a few different variations. So you can make it as big or as small as you want. Okay? All right. So our first step, after you've cut your pieces down to size, you're going to take the biggest of the 3 pieces, the 11 by 4, and you are going to fold it in half, hamburger style. See that? Hamburger. It's called hamburger style because the other option is hot dog style, and hot dogs don't look like this. Right? So, hamburger style. This is the base of our card. The thicker the cardstock, the better this is going to work out for you. So, you know, this one is not as thick as I would like. I might double it up so that I get a thicker cardstock, but it's still going to work. I did this with regular paper, printer paper, and it worked just fine as well. Okay? All right. So now, after you've folded that, you put it to the side, and you're going to pull out your second biggest sheet of paper. That is the 9 by 3.5. You're going to fold it in half. In either direction, doesn't matter, but it's, again, hamburger style. Fold it once to get the middle, and fold it again. Okay? And then you're going to unfold it. And really what you're going to want from this is these two to be valley folds, which means they make a V down, and this one to be a mountain fold. So you're going to want to refold this one back the other direction. Okay, so far so good. The final one, this is the smallest one. We're going to take this and we are going to fold it, instead of hamburger style, this time we fold it hot dog style. And I did already pre-fold it just to make sure I knew what I was getting myself to do. And then you're going to look for the center. You can mark the center if you want to with a little dot, whatever you want to do. But you're going to want to find the center. I would not suggest folding it hamburger style to find the center, which is what I did when I first did this card, because it makes the mechanism have an extra crease in it that you're not going to want. This is the piece that's going to make it move. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to fold it diagonal. You're going to try and line it up with that so that it's halfway. Okay, this is a halfway mark. So you're going to try and line it up there. Okay, And then you're gonna do it again, but this time you're going for this direction, from this way into the halfway mark, okay? And in the end, what you should end up with, if I, you know what, this is not even, mine's a little off, so I'm gonna fix it. Halfway mark, halfway mark, okay? So you should have a piece of paper that has a line down the middle and then 2 triangles over here, okay? And we're gonna fold this. This is the tricky part. So we want these to fold, these outside edges to fold in. So we're gonna change them to valley folds. We're gonna push them towards each other and we're gonna crease it. You guys see that? Okay, you're gonna be able to see it again when I do it this way. So instead of it being a mountain fold like it is, we're gonna push it in and change the direction, making it a valley fold. And then what you'll notice, and mine's not actually doing very well because I was a little off with my first one, is that it's going to look like a triangle with 2 little movable pieces, okay? This is what makes it work. So, next step, you've got your double-sided tape. This is when we're gonna start to need it. You've done all the folding part. Now, all we gotta do is glue or tape. All right, so I am back. This is called a tape gun, and it is filled with double-sided tape adhesive. You can get these at a craft store. They're about 11 bucks, and they have like 6 feet of double-sided tape, or you can do this with glue. Like I said, it's gonna take you a little longer with glue because you're gonna want it for it to dry, but you want this to really stick well. So like I was doing before, you put your double-sided tape on the triangle piece. And then once again, we are closing it, pressing. So we want it really to stick, which the double-sided tape, see how much better that sticks? Apparently don't buy your double-sided tape at Dollar Tree. Now we all know. Who knew? Not I, not I. All right, so now we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to put double-sided tape on the triangle part. Don't get it on any other part, just on the triangle part. And we are going to fold it over again. Pressing down where the triangle is. Nice and secure. And we open it up. And look at that. You see that? This is what's going to make our card twist and pop. Twist and pop. So, final step. Are you ready? This piece, and this is probably the hardest step. We want to glue it to opposite sides. You could do these two, you could do these two. Most often I've seen these two, so I'm gonna stick with these two. And the way we determine how we want it is you want the middle in the middle of your card, okay? You are not going to, you're not going to glue the whole thing. It's very, very important. In order for it to move correctly, we want, you're going to fold it over and you're going to put adhesive on this part, okay? So I'm going to use my double-sided tape again. You can use glue. You can use whatever you want. And we're going to adhere this piece here. We are keeping it in the center of our card, okay? And we press it down, okay? You don't need it to line up. You'll notice, look, see? It does not line up fully. It only lines up with this one, and this one is free to move. That's important. So since we did the top right over here, on this one we are going to do the bottom left. Apparently I was a little off of center, because if I was centered, they would have about the same width. So I'm just gonna move it over. Okay. Now, this side, lift it up. We're gonna put our tape in the bottom left. Okay. Put it down and watch. This is when the magic happens. Now I can put whatever I want on this. I'm gonna put happy birthday on this because this card is for one of my brother-in-laws. And you go ahead and try and close it. And I want you guys to see what happens when you close it. When you try and close it, the mechanism, do you guys see that? It twists and goes down. So now, when you go to open this card, it is going to go, you can do it this way or you can do it this way, whichever way you want. I've seen it mostly done where this is the top. And you go, whoop. Did you guys see that? Let's try it again. Whoop. 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 So this is called a twist and pop card. You can do it for any occasion. You can put whatever you want on the inside. It just pops out. It's like, hello. Kind of reminds me of a howler in Harry Potter. I don't know about you, but there you go. And we're all set to go ahead and decorate this and make it look nice and pretty for my brother-in-law's birthday. All right, so now that we've finished it, all we need to do is decorate it. So I'm gonna leave that part up to you, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember, go ahead and tag us and show us your wonderful creations on Instagram. Come and check us out for curbside, pick up your summer reading program information, and check out some of the other events we have going on through our Zoom virtual events. Because we do have some coming up, and they're gonna be really fun. Thanks, stay safe, and stay healthy. Have a great day. Bye.